You know, Music and Words Unite is only possible because of viewers and supporters like you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Mark cry. If you don't like SOS, you literally have no taste in music whatsoever.
Yeah, get out of my car right now.
Get out of my car, get out of my life. I never want to see you. Hello and welcome to another episode of Music and Words Unite. I am your co-host Troy, and with me, my friend and co-host Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Hello, Troy. Great to be here.
Oh yeah, definitely great to be here. You know why? We're doing another ABBA episode, yes, and this one is about this album right here, which is the self-titled album from ABBA from 1975, I believe. Now, if you look on your screen, you may see a different cover for it, and that's because this pressing, Mark, is a unique cover from Japan. This is a Japanese import from the 70s, and this was a special pressing. And in fact, the song order is different on this pressing. Believe it or not. So it starts off with SOS and Mamma Mia right into it. And also, yeah, look how cool they look on there. I mean, look at Bjorn, look at Agneta, Frida. I mean, they look awesome here. But anyway, Mark, I'm excited to talk about this. So how do we get here, right? Well, Mark and I have been going down the rabbit hole for ABBA since May, I guess. Now it's December, so 7 months we've been listening to ABBA, doing episodes. So if it's your first time, welcome. Check out our other episodes. We started with The Visitors and almost worked backwards. Then we started from Ring Ring. We did that one. We did Waterloo. And now we're here with the self-titled album. So, Mark, have you heard this one before?
So I've heard Mamma Mia, obviously, because it spawned movies and all Broadway show and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've probably heard I Do. Five. In like a supermarket or something.
Okay.
None of the other songs on here really stand out that I think I've heard before. I'm pretty sure I've never heard SOS before because it doesn't sound familiar.
I had never heard it before, like, doing this channel. So we're going to play a clip from Mamma Mia. If you haven't heard this song, here you go. So here's Mamma Mia. That's a clip from Mamma Mia. You know what, Mark? I'm going to let you go first today.
Oh, all right.
So what'd you think of this song?
Oh, this is a timeless ABBA song. I mean, this is their second biggest song. This spawned movies and Broadway shows and all other stuff. And this is the ABBA sound. I mean, Dancing Queen, that's ABBA. But I think this really, truly is the ABBA sound with like the marimba in the beginning and like the first line of this song is I've been cheated by you since I don't know when.
Right.
And it's like literally the happiest sounding song I've ever heard.
It's got the happy sad
It's just like Bjorn is just like he's all over this song, man.
Yeah.
This song is timeless. I don't even really know what I could possibly say just because I mean, like everybody knows this song. If you know ABBA, you know this song. You know this in Dancing Queen. It's timeless. It's amazing. It's super great. It's literally like the pinnacle of Europop. It's just like what you want to hear. It's what I want to hear. I mean, after becoming like an ABBA fan after this channel and stuff, like, this is just a complete joy to listen to. So like therefore like every time I restarted the album, it was like, all right, Mamma Mia again. Here we go. And then there's and
Right.
yeah, I mean I don't really know, like I can't even really like put into words how like really important this song was to pop music. I mean, this is from 1975,
Yeah, yeah,
Um, just like where Europop went in the direction after this was like this was really like the not the turning point, but I think like the big bang, so to speak, of pop music for the next 40 years at least, um, until pop took a really terrible direction where it's at now. But back when pop was actually pop music, this is like the pinnacle, and I think yeah, I think this is like I think it's one of their best. It's not necessarily one of my favorite ABBA songs, but I think it's
yeah.
one, if you're making like a um like a thing to shoot into space, this is one of the songs you put on there.
Right,
Like
right.
you want aliens to hear this, like yeah, this is what the Earth has to offer. This right here. So
There you go. You want to
um
hear what pop music sounds like? Send this song.
exactly,
Pretty
like this
much,
is
yeah.
pop music, nothing
Right.
else. It's just right
Yeah,
here. Yeah, I
yeah,
think it's perfect for what it is. So
yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah. For me, Mark, I mean, I'm sure I've heard the song in passing prior to doing this channel, but I couldn't. To be honest, I couldn't really remember it until I started listening to. Well, it really wasn't until I got ABBA Gold record for my wife and my daughter, and they were playing that, and I was just listening to this song, and I was like, oh,
mhm.
okay, yeah, this is a famous song and everything. But recording this album, like, or excuse me, preparing for this recording and by listening to this album, I really dug into it. I listened to this on the vinyl many times, and this vinyl pressing from Japan, by the way, if you can get a copy of this import, I'll try to find a link for you guys. This thing sounds crazy. And what even sounds crazier is I have the same import, but for Arrival with Dancing Queen on it. That's one of the most insane sounding things you're ever going to hear, that Dancing Queen vinyl. But anyway, that's a side note. This song, though, Mark, it's an 11 out of 10 pop song. Every single thing about this song is catchy. There's not a thing that's not catchy. From the very beginning, there's like a marimba being played. Yeah, there's a marimba being played that's catchy, right?
Mhm.
The little guitar thing that goes no no no, right,
Mhm.
and yeah, and it mirrors the vocal melody in the verse,
Mhm.
and the verse is just as catchy as the chorus, and the
Oh yeah.
chorus is insanely catchy.
Mhm.
So, and one of my favorite parts is the pre-chorus. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
play a clip from that pre-chorus real quick, because the bass work and the drums are like, let me find it. Let me go back. This part. All right. Now, obviously, this chorus is super catchy, but the best part is like the post-chorus, which I think, or this is just part of the chorus. This is the ABBA pattern I've talked about on many songs. They do it on Ring Ring. They've done it on many songs where the chorus has a couple bars which sounds really happy, and then
Mhm.
there's like one or two bars that sound sad, and then they bring it back to the happy part. They do it
Mhm.
again right here, and it's like part of the ABBA songwriting magic. This part.
Just how much I missed you.
This part.
Years of the broken hearted. Blue since the day we
Then it goes right back to the happy sound.
Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia. Now I really know. My, I could never let
Anyway.
you go.
And I
And
believe
the-
Mike Watson plays on this, right?
I think so. We can get that verified, but it's probably either Mike Watson or Rucker Gunnarsson. But you're probably right. It's probably Mike. Mike played on a lot of big songs too. He's kind of the one that people don't talk about because everyone talks about Rucker, but Mike
Mhm.
has played on a lot of big songs. And I was able to see him live in the ABBA the concert tribute band. He's actually in that band, and I took
Yeah.
my family for that
That's
one
awesome,
in October. Yeah. So yeah, and let's talk about the lyrics, right? This is how you know, like, when it comes to pop music, it doesn't get any better than ABBA. Like, they are, at this point, the only album from the 70s I haven't heard yet, full album, is Arrival. But I have heard Dancing Queen, obviously. Recently, I've been listening to that song a lot, believe it or not. just because that vinyl sounds so good. And anyway, but so I've heard majority of ABBA's music now, probably 90% of it. And I gotta say, I can't think of a better pop group than this. And to me, pop is not a dirty word; it just means popular. So a group that's writing very, very popular music, but that has a lot of depth to their music because they include, like on this record alone, there's many different styles. There's rock music, there's reggae music, there's some classical kind of prog style music on it.
Yeah. Yes, there is.
There's ballads, there's 50s style music, there's 60s style, like Beach Boys style music, like throughout the catalog. And then as they develop, they have disco, they have synth pop in the 80s stuff, right? They really have a lot of different genres of music, and the fact that they write all their own music, perform all their own music, there's nobody quite like them. So shout out to ABBA. So as far as this song goes, though, I mean, if the song starts off with "I've been cheated on you since I don't know when," just the way that's phrased is very funny, actually. Yep. I freaking love a lot when Bjorn is like, when he's really writing the good lyrics, because sometimes they're not always the best, like the King Kong song and things like that, right? but when he's like locked in, when he's writing some lyrics, especially if it's about something sad, he's top notch when it comes to the sad stuff. And so this is an example of that. "I've been cheated on you since I don't know when, so I've made up my mind it must come to an end. Look at me now. Will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control and there's a fire within my soul and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything." So it's like, I mean, how many people in the world has this applied to, where you hear all the time, like somebody's cheating on somebody and then they stick with them? You know what I mean? And there's like this, and sometimes people are serial cheaters, but yet they stay married, or they stay boyfriend and girlfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend, or whatever, right? And the point is, like, there is something to being just totally in love with somebody that it defies logic, Even if somebody's cheating on you, even if there's something's treating you poorly, people stick with that. And this song is talking about it. And that's why it's like a kind of a funny, really clever way of expressing that. Oh, Mamma Mia, like, my God, it's like, it's just a really funny phrase to say for something that is very serious, actually, a serious topic, and something that somebody's going through a heartbreak. She says, "Yes, I've been brokenhearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go?" Now she's regretting breaking up with the person because he cheated on her. You know what I mean? Like, that is like a real thing. So this song is very, number one, it's kind of witty and clever in the way that the word Mamma Mia is used, right? But also very relatable. Also not a happy song almost at all, right? And the music sounds extremely happy. It's one of the catchiest songs ever written, probably by anybody. Every single thing about this song is catchy. So yeah, it's like an 11 out of 10 pop song. And also the vocal performances, we can't ignore that. Man, they're so good. Like, this just, everything. And the last thing I got to say, Mark, is this spawned so many songs remind me of this song. Like, well, I'll give you a few of them. Yeah.
Man. I'm sorry, but Tobias had to have taken that note for note. I know it's the most simplest guitar or keyboard pattern, but come on, man.
And I know it's not the same thing, but it does remind me of this a little bit. Yeah. It has that very just super catchy pop, bum 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 piano thing going on with some marimba, but yeah, I mean, this song is just hugely influential, a perfect song. I mean, a perfect pop song. So
I just think ABBA's so influential, and I think people are kind of afraid to admit that they like ABBA because they're a super pop group, And,
sure.
And that's kind of ridiculous because I was watching, just real quick, I was watching some guy rank metal albums or something, and then he briefly talked about ABBA, and he's like, I don't care what you listen to. If you don't like ABBA, you got a problem. And I was like, pretty true, man. I mean, I don't know how it's like not possible not to like this stuff. Really,
I don't even know what's not to like at this point, because they have something for everybody. Like, you know, I'll save my review of the album, you know, for the song by song. But I'll say this: this is not my favorite ABBA album, right? My favorite ABBA albums are the last few, especially the last two, right?
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you, this album has Mamma Mia on it, right? And it has SOS, and it has, you know, a bunch of other good songs on it. But the point is, like, there's something for everybody. Like, if you like this style of ABBA, this is for you, right? And I like it. But if you like the synth pop stuff and the later ABBA stuff where it gets a little more dark and serious and stuff, they got it all. So there you go.
Yeah,
All right. The next song is Hey, Hey, Helen. I'm going to play a clip from that. Actually, I'm going to play from the middle, I think, to get towards the end. All right. So that was a clip from Hey Hey Helen. So my take on this song, because I guess I'm going first on this one. This song took me a little bit to get into. Actually, took me a few listens. It was a little bit monotonous in the chorus compared to how catchy their stuff normally is in the chorus. But that being said, I ended up liking this song. I think it is a good song. I love the piano part where it goes bow, 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 in the chorus that we just heard right there. That part's really good. The harmonies are really good, especially at the end where there's a high part harmony coming in at the end. And I think the lyrics to this song are very interesting, actually. I'll read a little bit of it. So at last you're free. It's the way you wanted it to be and the price you paid to become a woman of today. It is worth the pain. Is it worth the pain to see the children cry? Does it hurt when they ask for daddy? Man, Bjorn is really on something, I'm telling you, man. Hey, hey, Helen, now you live on your own. Hey, hey, Helen, can you make it alone? Yes, you can. So there's a positive spin on it, right? And so that's the beginning of it. But and then this part that says, but you're right, you had to take a second chance, so you fight to find your freedom. That's like a lyric in there. So I think this song it starts off very critical in a way of this person. But over the course of the song, it kind of is almost an ode to this person. You know, it seems like this song is talking about divorce. And breaking free from a relationship. And what's funny is it's pinned after Mamma Mia on the album, right? It comes after that. So like Mamma Mia, as we just talked about, is a song that's talking about somebody's relationship they're being cheated on, but they keep coming back. And now it's like, all right, well, I'm going to divorce you now. And I'm going to have to deal with the fact that now our kids, you know, we might not live together anymore, for example, right? We're going to go off on our own and our kids are going to ask for you, right? To the husband, for example. And the kids are going to cry about it, right? It's good. It's just, the reason I love a lot of Bjorn's lyrics is he's just real about stuff. He doesn't sugarcoat it, right? Yeah. So I think it's just a very interesting song that's, you know, talking about the impact of divorce, right? And so it's not necessarily a happy song, but there's elements of empowerment when they say, like, do you know what to do? Yes, you do. And talking about finding your freedom and stuff. Because imagine, especially if you've been in a relationship with somebody and they've cheated on you a lot, or they've been abusive or whatever, even though the children might cry in this example, right? Or whatever, it might be the right thing to do. So I think that's part of the message too. What did you think of this song?
It's funny that you say that, like, it kind of took you a little bit to get into. This is one that I liked right away, I think.
Okay. All right.
I don't really know if there's a reason for that or just because I thought it was, like, catchy.
Okay.
One point I want to make is, like, when we did the Waterloo video, we kind of talked about how, like, that album was all about them trying to find a sound that they really wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think this album is, like, kind of a little bit continuation with that. Not as much so,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, I take a song like this. This doesn't really have the ABBA sound to it. This is kind of like,
No.
this is like bordering on, like, kind of almost like glam, and, like, even like a little bit like, I want to say, like, not really quite bluesy, but like kind of like, it reminds me of Stevie Wonder a little bit, like with the clavinet and stuff,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
like a little bit soul-y, a little bit soulful, kind of. But honestly, I like this song. I think it's catchy in, like, a not real specific ABBA way. I think I like monotonous stuff. I say this all the time. I listen to a lot of background noise music, and like movie scores and stuff like that. So I like monotonous stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this song is cool. Is it the best song on the album? No, but it's still I think it's still a pretty solid album. And I actually just read that there's a 90s band called Lush, which is like a shoegaze band. They actually did a cover of this song that I've never heard before that I'm going to have to check out. So
All right. Cool.
it'd be interesting to hear a shoegaze band cover this. So
I'm definitely going to listen to that. It sounds interesting. Have you ever heard that out there? Let us know. What do you think of the Lush cover? If not, check it out. Let us know what you think in the comments. Or, better yet, comments would be great. We have a free community Discord where our ABBA channel is the most popular channel in there. So that's our big music club. Join that. I'll talk more about it later. All right. Link in the pinned comment. So, yeah. Hey, Helen. For me, it's a good song, but it
do
doesn't
much for you.
It doesn't rank compared to a lot of the other ABBA songs for me,
Right.
even on this record, to be honest with you. But it's by no means is it a bad song. It's a decent ABBA song. Pretty good. Anything else to say about this one before we move on?
No.
Okay. The next one is Tropical Lovelands.
Come to my Loveland, wander along. Beautiful gardens full of flowers and songs. Come to the sunshine, beaches and sand. Listen to bluebirds, want to come to my land. The grass is mellow and the sky is blue. My paradise is waiting here for you. Oh, it's a tropical loveland. Ooh, I wanna share it with you. Life can be funny, happy and sunny. Ooh, in my tropical loveland.
All right. Well, man, even on YouTube, without a video, not being a single, this song has 700,000 plays. That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
Just
man,
an album cut. Yeah. Not even
Spotify,
on-
it's got like 2 million. So
Wow. All right. All right. Mark, what did you think of Tropical Loveland?
3 million. I'm sorry. Yeah. So this kind of goes back to my point in the last track that I think they were still trying to find some kind of sound, maybe. Because you have to remember on Waterloo they did, what was it, Sitting in the Palm Tree, which is like another kind of quasi reggae song. Not as much as this. This is just like straight up reggae.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they were like, this is just like a straight up reggae song, and I think that's cool that they do that. I love when bands like branch out and stuff, but like, this is not like ABBA.
All right.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I like this. I think this is really cool, and it sounds really nice. But it's like, you know, I don't know. I'm not listening to ABBA for reggae, but it's cool though. I like that they actually did it. That being said, though, it's a fun little song. It's catchy. You know, anytime I get to hear, Frida sing is always a good thing. So,
Oh yeah.
you know, because she's my favorite member of ABBA. So.
Right.
Yeah, I think this song is very fun, and you know, like it doesn't take itself seriously, which is always a good thing. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. I definitely don't hate it, that's for sure. I definitely think it's just a fun, neat little track, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's really all I have to say about it. What do you think, Troy?
I
wanna
pretty
hear what
much
you
have
say.
the same opinion. I think it's a fun little reggae tune. It's catchy, you know. I like the chorus. I really like Frida's performance on it. I think she sounds great on it. She's kind of got that more sultry voice, which fits with this style. And yet that has the very expressive, emotional voice that we hear on, we're about to hear coming up on SOS in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, so between the two of them, they got it all covered, right? So that's good for them. But yeah, so for me, this song, it's a good, catchy little reggae tune. When it comes on, I don't skip it, but it's not one that I would just go, oh my God, I can't wait to listen to Tropical Loveland. But it's a cool song for an album, an album cut. I don't think this song is very deep lyrically compared to some of the other songs. But I kind of like the imagery it paints. Like if you look at the lyrics, it says, "Come to my Loveland, wander along, beautiful gardens full of flowers and songs." I mean, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Come to the sunshine, beaches and sand. Here's the two bluebirds. Won't you come to my land? The grass is mellow and the sky is blue. My paradise here is waiting for you. It's talking about her love. It's a little bit sensual. You know what I think? So. That's what it seems like to me. My Loveland, wander with me. So it's sort
I
of
think they're just listening a little bit too much Jimmy Buffett. I don't know.
It's a little bit sensual, a little bit reggae, maybe. Yeah, maybe they're drinking a Red Stripes, smoking a joint. Who knows what they're doing when they're when they're writing this song? Who knows? But yeah, that's what the vibes I get. They're like, oh yeah, just kind of my Tropical Loveland, and they're getting a little bit wasted. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a cool, fun song. It doesn't get me excited like couple of the songs I'm going to talk to, especially one coming up. But yeah, this is it's a good song. The next one is SOS. Let me back up. I missed the beginning. Here we go.
Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. I tried to reach for you, but you have closed your mind. Whatever happened to our love? I wish I understood. It used to be so nice, it used to be so good. So when you're near me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try.
That's a clip from SOS. I think I'm going first. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, Mark. I'm going to cut to the chase. This is one of my favorite ABBA songs.
You know what, Troy?
Yeah.
You said this the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like, really? And you know what? After a couple more listens, I think I'm right there with you.
Okay. This song is like perfect, man. Yeah. It's like Mamma Mia, but not as happy sounding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's Mamma Mia in the sense of it's like just her perfect pop song. You know what I mean?
Dark ass lyrics as usual.
Dark lyrics and even in some dark music too. This time it's got a little bit of dark music. It's not just pure happiness going on. And you know, starting off with the beginning, and yet this performance, you can just hear it in her voice. She's got the perfect. When she's singing about sad stuff, there's nobody better than that. When she's singing sad lyrics, in my opinion, she's great at that. And yeah, I mean, I'll talk about the music first for a second. Man, the melody is crazy. The piano work. I love how you can hear the foot going on in the piano at the beginning. I don't know if you hear that, but you can hear the piano pedal happening. You can hear in the recording. When the chorus kicks in, and I've listened to this on streaming, you know, I've listened to it on the ABBA Gold, but when I put this Japanese vinyl, you put this song on, when that chorus kicks in, it literally freaking blows your head off, man. Like how crazy this record sounds. Like when the chorus kicks in, it sounds so huge that you're like, oh my God, like it sounds like your brain is going to explode. So the engineering, Michael B. Tretto, who's the ABBA's engineer and producer, right? This song sounds just amazing, by the way. The recording, the production on it is incredible. And Yetta's performance is a 10 out of 10. The how catchy and how well written the melody is in the chorus too, and the verse, and the harmonies going on between the two ladies. And then when it kicks in, when she says "When you're gone," and there's like a little bit of distorted guitar. When the distorted guitar kicks in, it gets more like rock and roll. A friend of mine texted me because I told him I was getting into ABBA and stuff, and I don't think he's really into ABBA like we are, and maybe he can be if I get him into it. But he goes, "Oh, I was listening to an ABBA song, I guess maybe on the radio or whatever. I don't know why he was listening to it, but maybe just put it on." But he's like, he goes, "It's the song SOS," and he's like, "I bet you like that song." I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Yeah, it sounds like a ghost song. I think that's why you like it." I was like, I don't know, but I don't know. I never thought about it that way, but maybe it's got a little bit of everything. It's got the sad lyrics, got the dark lyrics. It's got a little bit of the gloomy sound to it, but also very catchy and poppy. It's got all that to it, right? And a little bit of hard rock edge to it. So yeah, this song, man, is 10 out of 10. And I just want to give a shout out to the lyrics too. And then I'll let you take over. I mean, where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find. I tried to reach for you, but you have closed your mind. Let's stop there. She's talking not about a physical reach, but an emotional reach. I've tried to reach for you, but you have closed your mind. So it's like you're in a relationship with a person and you know it's over, not because they've walked away from you, but because of the way they treat you, like mentally. You know what I mean? So it is like, that's an amazing lyric. Whatever happened to our love, I wish I understood. Like, just don't know why it's gone away, right? It used to be nice, so nice, it used to be so good. So when you're near me, darling, can you hear me? SOS, right? The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. So this is someone that's going, I don't want our relationship to end. Why are you distancing yourself from me? And I'm going to drown without you, without you being in my life. It's a very sad song. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? And in a serious way, I think people, when you're going through that, if you've been in a serious relationship with somebody, those emotions can hit you. How can I ever live without this person? And I think the next line, you seem so far away, though you are standing near. You made me feel alive, but something died, I fear. I mean, these lyrics are just awesome. I mean, the fact that this is in one of the best pop songs, in my opinion, ever written, because I would put this up there. and these are the lyrics. It just goes to show you, man, like how many pop songs that are really catchy have lyrics like this? Not many. And then if you combine how well it's written totally and performed and produced, it's an 11 out of 10 for me. It's one of the best ABBA songs. What do you think about it? That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, not to do the usual like, oh, like we both have the same taste and stuff, but I mean,
Right.
yeah, this song is literally like it's a perfect pop song. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I want to read a quote here on Wikipedia that I just read about. This is Pete Townshend of The Who said, in quotes, I remember hearing SOS on the radio in the States and realizing that it was ABBA, but it was too late because I was already transported by it. I just thought it was such a great sound, you know, great bass drum and the whole thing. That's Pete Townshend of The Who giving praise to ABBA. The Who, which was like, you know, probably at this point in time, one of the biggest rock bands in the world.
Right.
And this guy is talking about ABBA, who's like a pop band from Sweden, you know, like that's just like the impact that this kind of music has on like other musicians and stuff. I mean, I'm reading this song has literally been covered by, I can see 10 different musicians right here have covered the song.
10. Wow.
The bassist of the Sex Pistols wrote a bass riff off of this song for one of their sons. The Sex Pistols, the band that like basically started punk rock. ABBA. Right. This is ABBA. This isn't like, you know, this isn't like the Beatles or like the Rolling Stones. This is ABBA.
Right.
Like such a profound effect that this had on so many different people, and it's just like it's just pop music, but it's so infectious and so good, man. It's just like it's like feel good music, you know, like some music you listen to when you're sad or when you're happy. This music just makes you feel good, I think. Like, and that may be corny to say, but I don't know. That's just the effect it has on me. And I listened to this whole album 4 times, but I listened to this song probably like 8. Double the amount I listened to the rest of the album.
Sure. I mean, it is worth it. Yeah. You know what John Lennon said about it? He called it a perfect pop song.
He's 100% right.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, I have like there's other quotes on here too. Ray Davies of the Kinks said he was taken aback by it, but when he saw them live, or when they performed on BBC. That's the Kinks. I mean, it's been covered by we covered the Portishead covered it. John Frusciante of Red Hot Chili Peppers, Peter Cetera of Chicago, Cher. I mean, these are like huge names. And I think I'm in agreement with you. I don't know by the time we're done every ABBA album if this will be this has a chance to be my very favorite ABBA song overall. Depending on, I mean, what do we have? 2 albums left after this? Yeah. We have Arrival and then Voyager, right?
And we also have the songs that are not on the albums as an episode. There's a lot of them actually. Like Gimme 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 is on there.
Yeah, well, that is one of my favorite ABBA songs.
But Fernando was another one. Fernando was written around this time period, which is not on this album, but it was a huge song. You know.
I think it's on the what's it called? The special edition or something.
Okay.
I remember seeing it. But for now, this is an absolute top 5 ABBA song. I love this song. This would be one I could revisit anytime, anywhere, never get tired of it. And it's just perfect, really.
Yeah, this song comes on. I don't care who I'm with. I don't care if I'm with the hardcore. I don't care if I'm with KT Smith. If it comes on, I'm blasting it.
This would be like, have you guys ever seen the meme where it's like the guy and the girl and they're in like a car and he's like, do you like whatever? And she's like, oh, I don't really like that. And then it, like the third picture is like her like outside of the car and he's driving away.
Yeah.
That would be like me with like ABBA with somebody. It's like, do you like ABBA? No, I don't like this song. All right, I'm just leaving you here then.
Yeah. If you don't like SOS, you literally have no taste in music whatsoever.
Yeah, get out of my car right now.
Get out of my car, get out of my life. I never want to see you.
And
again.
I think a lot of the ABBA fans that are going to watch this video, I think they're going to agree with us.
The
song is so good, man.
All right. Well, I think we've talked quite a bit about this song. The next song is Man in the Middle. There you go.
Did you see that man in the limousine with a pretty blonde, he is 50 and the girl left his lunch with a belly full of lobster and caviar. He can choose a wine from a vintage hill. He will drink champagne in his limousine when the rest of us drink a beer. 'Cause he's the man in the middle, never second fiddle, just like a spider in a cockpit. Hard as a hammer, not the kind of boss you double cross. 'Cause he's the man in the middle, knows the way to fiddle. He's never bothered by his conscience. Deals with the devil 'cause he wants to be man in the middle, the middle, the middle. In the middle, 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 middle.
All right, Mark. That's Man in the Middle clip. What did you think about this tune?
Yeah, the Bjorn tracks in this album are something, I'll say. They're very goofy, but they're very fun at the same time. Like it's another track that I think is kind of like Tropical Loveland, where it really doesn't take itself too seriously. I do like the clavinet though. I love clavinet. I think it's a really cool instrument. I always like hearing it. This song kind of also has like a Stevie Wonder kind of vibe to it. I mean, it reminds me of obviously like Superstition with the clavinet, but yeah, this is like another track I would kind of file under like we're trying to find our sound a little bit here. But it's like they don't even know that they had it in SOS already. Like that's you have it right there. That's it. That's like the oh moment. Like you don't need to make Man in the Middle. You already have SOS. So
Right.
maybe they made Man in the Middle first. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's a goofy little pop song. It's fun. Kind of has a little bluesy feel to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like the only problem is it comes after SOS, so it's like you're
Yeah.
coming down off of like a high, and you're just like,
Yeah.
all right, like,
Right.
you're like, all right, I get to hear
Yeah.
Bjorn sing this little
It's
number
it's
here.
in a rough placement on the album. I will say
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's a little bit
Well,
rough.
But to be fair,
Yeah.
what song could you really put after this where it would be like, all right, that's fine there?
I mean, if I were to, who am I? I'm just saying, maybe you asked me. So if I were to put something after SOS, it wouldn't be as good as SOS, but I don't think the drop off would be as severe between the two songs. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I do, or something. I don't know. Something
I was
like
thinking that, or maybe Intermezzo, because like
that.
Intermezzo is
Yeah.
an instrumental,
Right.
But that
Well-
being said, it's fine. I don't hate it at all. I think it's fun and silly, and it's got clavinet, so that's cool. So
I actually think that the pacing on this album, on this Japanese pressing, is a little better. The album starts off with SOS, actually.
yeah. I mean,
So-
put the best at the front, really, right?
It goes SOS, Mamma Mia, Hey Hey Helen, Tropical Loveland, Man in the Middle, and then Bang-A-Boomerang. So if you take that, like Man in the Middle between Tropical Loveland and Bang-A-Boomerang, it kind of works. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like right after SOS, it's like, okay, it's
Yeah.
it's a little bit of struggle. But anyway,
unfortunate, yeah.
it's a fine song. It's a cool little song. It's definitely not one of my favorite ABBA songs, but I like the chorus is catchy, I love the way he's singing it rhythmically. The rhythm of it is pretty cool. Yeah. And also the middle, that little tag at the end is really cool. And also the lyrics, I think he's being a bit like maybe it's a critique on I don't mean to be political, but I mean, I don't know. It's just a critique on maybe people that have very wealthy people who put themselves above others. Because like he's there's lyrics, like obviously the beginning is talking about a 50-year-old with a 17-year-old and things like that. But also he's kind of criticizing her at the beginning too, which is funny. He's criticizing everybody. She doesn't care and she never will. He's 95. If he's 95, she don't give a damn, just as long as he pays the bills. So maybe it's a critique on materialism, because a lot of this song is about materialism. But he's never bothered by his conscience. Deals with the devil because he wants to be the man in the middle. It's like the one person that everyone wants to be around, right? He wants to control everything. So, all right, it's a cool song, but for me, it's like it's all right, you know. It's like, to me, it kind of fits in with like something. There's some songs on Waterloo which were like Dr. Livingston one and the Palm Tree one. There was a handful of ones on that record where, to me, this fits in with those songs a little bit. You know, same style of a song. So yeah, the next song is "Bang-A-Boomerang."
Making somebody happy is a question of give and take. You can learn how to show it, so come on, give yourself a break. Every smile and every little touch, don't you know that they mean so much? Sweet, sweet kisses so tender, always will return to sender. Like a bang, a boom, a boomerang, dum me dum dum me dum me dum dum. A bang, a boom, a boomerang, love is a tune you hum me hum hum. I give it away, I think you learn, you will get love in return. So bang, a boom, a boomerang is love. A boom, a boomerang is love.
All right. So that was the clip from Bang-A-Boomerang. Is it on me? I think it is.
It is,
Yes,
I
it
believe.
is. This song I'm very conflicted on. Very conflicted. I think the song, the melody is like killer on this song. Every part of the melody. That organ melody is so awesome at the beginning. The vocal melodies are great. The harmonies are great. The lyrics are very, very in the chorus, like bubblegummy. And, you know, that's not my thing. It kind of reminds me of Nina Ballerina a little bit, the chorus. Or the King Kong song. It's a little bit like, you know, novelty-ish, the lyrics to this, the chorus. I do like the subject matter of the song, though. I do think the subject matter is good. The lyrics are good. It's just the, you know, I don't know. The song is super catchy, though. I really like the melody and I like the song. So don't get me wrong. I think what holds it back a little bit is a little bit of the novelty aspect of it. But yeah, I mean, the song is beautifully written melody, you know what I mean? And harmony and music is great. So the one thing that I have a hard time with on this song, more so than the lyrics, is the recording or I don't know what's going on with this song, but I don't know if you notice it, but it does not sound good, this song. It sounds super compressed and it sounds like it's from the 50s almost. And I don't know if it's intentional that way, but I mean, I just heard it in my earphones compared to all the other songs. The quality of the recording sounds nothing like the other songs. On the vinyl, it sounds really bad, and the other songs sound great. And on streaming, I don't think it sounds good. So I don't know what's going on with this song, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It sounds super compressed and like almost distorted as well. And yeah, but I think the song is good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like it actually more than a few of the other songs on this record. Like, we'll get to them, but I think I kind of like this song more than the reggae song as a song, more than the Man in the Middle song. So I think it's a better song than those, but I don't like the recording quality of it, and I'm not crazy about the novelty lyrics in it, but overall I do think it's a good song. What did you think?
You know, it's funny that you mentioned
Yeah.
that about the recording because I didn't notice it as much because I listened to it in my car a few times and like you don't really get the best sound quality in your car, you know, unless you have and I only listened to it once like on my computer with headphones. So I just listened to it again right now and then I listened to like an excerpt from SOS and it's like drastically different.
Yeah,
And it's so bizarre and I don't really understand why.
it sounds like it was recorded 20 years earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds like it was recorded and they were recording it, and they just like slammed a stick through like the recorder or something. It
I don't know
just
what
sounds.
happened
I don't.
because
It's
yeah,
so weird.
because I was
Um,
giving so much praise to the production of this album, but this one song just doesn't sound like the rest of the album. I don't know why, but yeah.
yeah, and it's like also like you said, like I think the musical arrangement is great. Like the organ's awesome.
Hmm.
Um, Let me just take a moment to say that I think Benny's like keyboard arrangements and like their him and Bjorn's like orchestral arrangements on this album are really top notch.
They
I
are,
think
yeah,
they're two underrated musicians, I'd say,
for
because
sure.
they're never gonna get talked about in like top musician circles or anything like that. But I think they should at least get a nod because they make some really catchy and great arrangements. Um, so that being said, while I the recording you ruined the recording for me for life after talking about that, so
Right.
I don't think I'm ever going to be able to listen to this song ever
Okay.
again. um
Right.
but that being said, though, jokes aside, it's a catchy song. It's good. I like it. It has like a usual like ABBA feel to it, but just not the lyrics. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like production aside, it's good.
I do. Let me just say before we move on, I don't want to dismiss the lyrics as if I don't like the lyrics. I just don't like the novelty aspect of the chorus. But the lyrics, though, like, check this out. Making somebody happy is a question of give and take. You can learn how to show it, so come on, give yourself a break. Every smile and every little touch, don't you know they mean so much? Sweet, sweet kisses so tender, always will return to sender. So the what this song is talking about when you're in a relationship with somebody, right? Making sure that you're showing them affection, right? Making sure that you can't just expect that your partner is always going to give if you don't give back, right? So it's like if you're always the one thinking about, okay, how can I make my partner happy, or how can I even little touches, little kisses, little whatever hugs, like out of the blue, those types of things come back like a boomerang. So I actually like the lyrics of the song. I think the song is good, but I already said what I didn't like about it. But overall, I think it's a good song. So yeah, good song. Smart song too. Bjorn is a very, very smart dude. I can tell. Just clever writing and everything. So, all right. The next song is "I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do."
Love me or leave me, make your choice, but believe me, I love you. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. I can't conceal it, don't you see? Can't you feel it? Don't you do? I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Oh, I've been dreaming through my lonely past. Now I just made it. I found you at last. So come on now, let's try it. I love you, can't deny it. 'Cause it's true. I do, I do, I do, I do, I
All right. That was a clip from "I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do." Mark, what did you think about that song?
Yeah, this song is really great. That saxophone is just killer, man.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it's really good.
like I know what they were trying to do with this song, and it really worked out well. They're really trying. I think they're trying to encapsulate like the old like Euro pop of like the 50s in this song. Um, the Schlager, however you call it, that I
Mm-hmm.
was just talking about. Because this song really does have like an old like 50s sound to it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds great. And I think this was another hit on the album. This is one of the three big ones, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Um, this is the first one, I think.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but Yeah, I think this song is great too. I didn't really check out the lyrics as much, so let me just check those out real quick.
Okay.
Um, are you familiar with the lyrics of this song? Did you read them?
Yeah, yeah, I'm familiar. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you can talk about that.
Okay.
I'll just talk about the music for the most part. I love the saxophone. I think the saxophone is really a huge part of the song, and I think it's great. Um, I think both their vocals are really good on this song too. Yeah, I think it's just a really good pop song. Again, like I'm kind of just comparing this to like SOS.
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
as far as like the big pop song goes. Yeah, I think this song is great though. I think it's I don't really know what else to really say about it, honestly.
It's a Bjorn special lyrically. It's cleverly deceptive, I would say.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a Bjorn. This is becoming the Bjorn special when a song sounds super happy and you're like, oh yeah, it's definitely just a love song, right? And then you read the lyrics, you're like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Might not be. That's the Bjorn special.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
I did see that they were having trouble kind of coming up with like a hit for this album after Waterloo, and
Right.
I think they released this first, and then they had the string with Mamma Mia and SOS afterwards. So, um, yeah, I think like this song is great, especially coming after the last song. Like this song is like produced perfectly and has a really great sound.
Yeah, it sounds
Um,
really good. Yeah.
it sounds amazing. The
Yeah.
vocals sound great, like I said. I love the saxophone, and like it's just there's good like the keyboard. Like I said, the keyboard work on this album is great. It's very prominent in the mix. Um, I think this
Yeah.
is just a really solid pop song, honestly. Like one that if it was like on like a playlist or something, I'd be like, this is great. I like this. Or if I heard it on the radio, I don't. This is definitely not an ABBA song I've heard before listening to this album, but it
Right.
was a hit. So
Sure. Yeah, for me, Mark, this is a song I really like. This is a good one. This one is so easy to sing along to, man. And the saxophone is so good. Every time it comes on, I'm air saxing it,
Oh yeah.
The saxophone melody is so good too. The vocal melody though. Dun, 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 that is the man. And it's the verse, you know what I mean? It's like that's one thing about ABBA that they do better than anybody I've ever heard, actually, is a lot of their songs, the verses are just as good as the chorus. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
Usually that is not the case as far as like how catchy it is, at least, and how memorable it is. But yeah, they have a special gift at that for sure. But I want to talk about the lyrics because you talk a lot about the music. So this song sounds on the surface just talking about how much somebody loves somebody, like when you first hear it. But the lyrics are love me or leave me. Make your choice, but believe me, I love you. But believe me, I love you. I do, right? I can't conceal it. Don't you see it? And that's repeated. And then she says, I've been dreaming through my lonely past. Now I've just made it. I found you at last. So come on, let's try it. So they're not in a relationship. You know what I mean? It's someone that's a little bit obsessive about this person. That's what it reads like. You know what I mean? They're like, I do. That's why it's like 5 times, They're like, it's like somebody that's totally obsessed and in love with somebody and asking them to just come be with me. Just try it out. You know what I mean? Love me or leave me, but let me know, right? So it's like a little bit, stalkerish or obsessive, about it. So it has a dark tinge to it, which a lot of Bjorn's lyrics do. So yeah, there's, another song that has a dark tinge to it, not even a tinge, it is straight up dark, is Watch Out on Waterloo. And that song is talking about like a stalker, So this song, from what I was gathering, but this one I don't think is as blatant as that, but it does have some of that element to it of somebody that's obsessed with somebody. So much so that they say, I do 5 times, right? And I think that's intentional. So very clever writing from Bjorn, the Dark Lord, master of lyrics. We bow down, sir. Another good one. So the next one is Rock Me.
Rock me, give me that kick now, rock me. Show me that trick now, roll me. You can do magic, baby, and I can't get enough of
Oh, this part.
Wanna be,
Man, they know how to write some catchy stuff, man. Obviously, I think it's my turn, right? Rock Me. I can't get over the way he sings this song. It is just so funny. Like, just, I don't know why. It is a good song. Like, it is a really good song, actually. It's very catchy. I love the chorus in this song. Is real. The melody is really good. The chord progression is really good. I love the kind of the way they're doubling and tripling and maybe even more takes of the vocals together. It sounds really big, especially like if you listen to the beginning of it. It's been another great song that's produced really well. Really catchy song. I appreciate a little rock and roll tune. Nothing wrong with that. They have some in their catalog, of course, right? One of the best ones has got to be rock and roll for sure. Hole in Your Soul and all that. But yeah, I think the lyrics though are, they're a little bit, it's a lot of their stuff seems really innocent until you start digging into it and you're like, what is they really talking about here? Like rock me, give me that kick now. Rock me, show me that trick now. Roll me, you can do magic, baby. I can't get. I mean, he's obviously talking about sex here. So, it sounds like a super innocent song, but it's clearly a sexual song. And I just think that, it's a good catchy tune on the album. It's not groundbreaking like SOS or Mamma Mia or those songs, but it is a nice album cut that is pretty catchy. And I read that it was a single in some countries and it did fairly well. So what did you think of this one?
Yeah, I mean, like I said with Man in the Middle, I think I like this song. Just the Bjorn songs on this album are just like kind of goofy, but I in a good way though. Like, it's another song that doesn't really take itself too seriously. Like, I mean, like you said, he's basically talking about like having sex for the most part. I mean, that's what it seems like. I think it was just like a fun probably talking with Benny and was probably like, oh, let's make like a rock song on this album. It's like, all right, what should we call it? I don't know. How about Rock Me? All right, what should it be about? How about having sex? I don't know. I don't know if that was the actual conversation or not, but it's just like, it's a fun little tune. Doesn't take itself too seriously. Yeah, like it's still like really catchy too, and it's got like the music's good. It's cohesive, and it's just it's not like one of the super high caliber songs in the album, but it's one that like I think is fun. And sometimes like all I want to hear is fun stuff, so I don't want to listen to something too seriously, and this is what I would like listen to at the time. So
I got a song for you then. It's called Sitting in a Palm Tree. That's
how about King Kong's song? How about that?
Oh, that's another one. So, yeah.
Or how about
go ahead.
What was it? What was the one you really liked?
Well, I like Sitting in a Palm Tree actually. I thought that was pretty good. Watch Out. That song?
No. What is it? Susie Hang Around. That was your favorite.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite ABBA song. Yeah. Just kidding. It's my least favorite ABBA song. Yeah. It's to this day, that's still my least favorite ABBA song. Out of all the songs I've heard. But yeah, the song is fun. And what's funny about the song is it has elements where it sounds kind of innocent. Like maybe it's not talking about sex. But the lines like, show me that trick now. I mean, what else could it be talking about? You know what I mean? So, it's kind of funny. But yeah, so, good fun song. Good fun song. There's 3 more songs left on the record, actually. The next one is an instrumental called Intermezzo No.1. Hopefully I've seen that right. that was a clip from Intermezzo #1. I think it's on you, sir. What did you think?
Let me just start off by saying it's really weird hearing an instrumental by ABBA.
It is
For
a
a
little
band
weird.
that's
Yeah.
a band that's literally like known for their like quadruple harmonizing vocals. It's just like they just
Right.
they put an instrumental on here. I believe this is one of 2 instrumentals that they ever released. I think the other one is actually ironically on Arrival, which we haven't done yet.
Okay.
I don't know if that's irony or not. I probably used that incorrectly. But I think this song's great.
Yeah.
You know, if ABBA didn't get as big as they did and they kind of made a few albums and then dissipated, I could have definitely seen Benny and Bjorn, and honestly, even if the girls wanted to, I could have seen them make like a progressive rock band or something, because this is like bordering on like progressive rock and like even like psychedelic rock to an extent.
Yeah.
Obviously there's like classical influence there, because I'm sure Benny and Bjorn are big classical nerds. But like, I think this is awesome. I actually listened to this and I was like, when are the vocals coming in? And they never did. And I was like,
Right.
damn, it's just an instrumental. All right. I was like, that's cool. So, yeah, I thought it's really awesome, actually. Like, you know, like I was just saying, like, you don't like really get a chance to like take in their musicianship. And this is one chance that you actually do get to take into their musicianship. So, I do admit it's a little weird not hearing the girls on there, either one of them, but you know what? It's only one song, so they could take a rest for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I think this song's great and it's awesome. So.
Me too. I think, yeah, this is a good one, man. It is definitely progressive rock mixed with classical music, and I was like, wow, kind of a prog song here out of nowhere. You know, sound like something the boys might cover over here. You know what I mean? So it could be. How cool would that be? Going to see Dream Theater and they cover this song. I think I'd be the only one in the crowd who might know what it is. But anyway, this is it's a good one, man. When this comes on, I'm like, I'm jamming to it. You know, Benny's great. Obviously, Benny. You know, people know ABBA from the outside for the ladies, right, and how great they are, and we talk a lot about Bjorn's lyrics on this channel, but let's not forget Benny is kind of, from what I understand, large. You know, him and Bjorn composed together. But being a piano player, he's probably, you know, obviously he's one of 2 main composers, but he may be the main. I don't know, you know, if how much of the music comes from Benny starting off versus Bjorn. I'm not sure the relationship of how that works. But Benny is obviously a super genius composer of music in the pop genre. And I think in this this song, he's trying to flex some of his skills. Like, look, I can do more than pop music. You know, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
Right. And I think, yeah, you go off, Benny, is what I'm saying. Yeah, this is great, man. I mean, it's a really fun tune, and love the strings in there. Obviously, the piano is great. The guitar is really good. The drum, everything's good, man. The bass playing is always good. The bass playing on every single song is fabulous in this band. So yeah, that's my review of it. The next one, let me find it. Give me a second. The next one is "I've Been Waiting for You." All right.
I've been in love before. I thought I would no more manage to hit the ceiling. Still, strange as it seems to be, you brought it back to me. That old feeling. I don't know what to do. You've made me think that you possibly could release
this is my turn, right? I've been waiting for you, Mark. This is one of my favorite songs of the record. This you want to talk about something that sounds like kind of like a ghost song, because when you like the way Tobias writes his ballads and stuff, how they're always deceptive, where they sound like it's about a love song or something, and then you listen to the lyrics, you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't check out whatever he's talking about, right? This is another one like that. But I want to talk, before we get to the lyrics, I want to talk about Agneta. The way she sings this verse reminds me so much of Disillusion on Ring Ring, the way she's singing it. And I freaking love Disillusion, and I love this song. And now I'm like, I think I need to get Agneta's solo album before she was in ABBA, because maybe it's like this, you know what I mean? Because I probably will like it. Yeah. So the way she sings the verse, man, is like, is perfect for the lyrics. That's why this is such like a masterpiece of a ballad, in my opinion. I'm going to be honest with you. I think this song is fantastic. So the lyrics, from reading this over, read like, again, similar to the other song about an obsessive I do. Whatever Bjorn was going through right now, I don't know what he was writing this stuff. But really, it's talking about, I've been in love before. I thought I would no more. Like I wouldn't be in love. Managed to hit the ceiling. Still strange as it seems to be, you brought it back to me, that old feeling. So at the beginning, it sounds like, oh, it's a nice song about rekindling a relation, like a somebody, right? Like you get a new person, now you got that old feeling, right? I don't know what you do. You make me think that you possibly could release me. I'll release you from what? That's the question. That's like, that's the first ominous part of the song, right? And then it's like, okay, I think you'll be able to. All right, make all my dreams come true. I think you'll be able to make all my dreams come true, and you ease me. You thrill me, you delight me, so all that please you, accept me. You're something I've been pleading for. I love you, I adore you. I lay my life before you. I'll have you want me more and more. And finally, it seems my lonely days are through. I've been waiting for you. And then she says the next line, and this is when it really gets to this is the Bjorn special. I'm going to make you mine. I'm going to make you feel so fine. You'll never want to leave. You'll never want to leave me. I feel you belong to me. Someday you will agree. Please believe me. So this is a totally obsessed person. It almost gives me the chills reading the lyrics. This is a dark song, actually. I'm like, oh my God, a ghost ballad. When I heard this song, I'm like, yes, it's here. Bjorn has done it again. He has written a beautiful song, and they have written a beautiful melody to a song which on the surface seems one way, but when you really dig into the lyrics, is not a happy song, actually. It's about someone who's super lonely, who's begging someone to release them from the loneliness. And it's like, I'm going to make you love me no matter what. It's kind of a dark song. I've been waiting for you is like an ominous thing when you think about it that way, you know? And fantastic. Brilliant. Well done. What do you think, Mark? That's my take on it.
Let me read an excerpt here from Wikipedia real quick.
Okay, yeah.
In the song, Faltskog sings how thrilled she is and excited she has now found the object, in quotations, the object of her affection. That's what it says on Wikipedia. So, yeah. I mean, talk about being ambiguous. The object of her affection, that could be literally anything.
Right.
And that could also be in any context, too. It could be her lover, her husband, the person she's stalking, the person she's about to kill.
Right.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, that's like so absurd to even read that. Just want to make one other side note too. The B-side to this release was King Kong's song. So
wow. Okay.
Why would you even do that? Oh, we're gonna give you this great, super like sentimental ballad. And then the B-side we're gonna give you.
You know, I think for me, this is like a top tier ABBA ballad for me. This is up there. This is like, the more I kept listening to it, I was like, oh my God, man. Every time this song kept on, I was like singing it. This album has like three of some of my favorite ABBA songs, like Mamma Mia, SOS, and now this song for me is up there as far as the ballad goes. We'll talk about So Long next, but what did you think about it, though? That's just my opinion, but what did you think?
Yeah, I think this is just a very beautiful song.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't used to be a fan of ballads too much, but now, you know, being Mr. Ballad, I really have come around to
The ABBA has made you come around.
yeah, the ABBA ballads are really
Sorry.
what did it for me. I would say this is definitely the most beautiful song on the album, without question. Yeah, everything you said is just on point and true, and I mean, sometimes when she sings, it's just like basically angelic, honestly.
Yeah.
Frida may be my favorite member, but I mean, Agneta is just like she's like a vocal angel. It's just like unbelievable. Some of the the harmonies and the melodies that she sings, and oh my god, man, this is no exception. I would say this is definitely in my top three as well. I mean, I would say this, and you know, I'll say at the end because we still got one more song. Unless
Okay.
we're not doing the bonus tracks, right?
No, that's
Okay.
for the other
Yeah.
episode.
So just so long. Okay. I'll say at the end, but I mean, this is like definitely a top tier track, and like you said, like a top tier ABBA ballad too. I don't know. I don't think it's my favorite ABBA ballad at the time. I mean, that could change over time, but this is one that I loved at first listen, because usually
Okay.
ballads are kind of just like I'm just, you know, like oh, like I want to get to the other songs or whatever. But you know, after listening to ABBA, like they just kind of change you with their slower songs. And
Sure.
I mean, I would say my favorite at this point in time is probably The Winner Takes It All. But I mean,
Sure. That's hard to beat.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anything's gonna beat that, honestly.
Right, yeah.
But this is definitely a contender, and it's beautiful, and the lyrics are, of course, ambiguous, and you know, I'm not gonna pretend to know that know what she's talking about, but that's kind of the fun in it. You know, you don't know. You know, it's sometimes ambiguous lyrics, or you know, even with like movies where it's ambiguous. Like one of my favorite movies is The Thing, and the ending of that movie is completely ambiguous. You have no idea what. Have you ever seen The Thing before?
When I was a kid, a long time ago. Yep.
Oh, okay. So, like, long story short, no spoilers. Like, you know, there's a thing, and then at the end, there's two people left, and you don't know if either of them is the thing, and it ends.
Okay.
And I always like that, because, like, why would you want, you know, I don't know. It's better to leave it ambiguous. And I think lyrics-wise, it was a good choice to leave these ambiguous, because you don't know what she's talking about. You don't know, like I said, it could be somebody she's stalking, or husband, or boyfriend, somebody she's about to kill. You don't know. And that's why Bjorn's a psychopath. I mean, that's why Bjorn's a genius. And, you know, I think he does a great job with the song, with the rest of the album, too. And I think this is a top three on the album for me, for sure.
I mean, yeah, and just to repeat these about 4 bars, and finally, it seems my lonely days are through. So it's not like they're in a relationship. It's like, oh, finally, I'm not going to be lonely anymore, right? I've been waiting for you. And then she says, I'm going to make you mine. That's the line right there. I'm going to feel so fine. You'll never want to leave me.
Oh,
Never,
yeah,
right?
That doesn't sound right.
I feel you belong to me. Someday you will agree. That verse is very dark. Please.
The object of her affection.
Oh my God, Bjorn. You know, I was thinking about it. Your favorite ABBA member is Frida, right? And they're all, to be honest with you, they're all equally great in their own way, right?
Yeah.
But it is like you do develop personal favorites, just people that connect with you. And Bjorn might be my favorite ABBA member, just because it's done like this. It's like
I love Bjorn because they were so popular, and he had everything. You know, he had fame, he had money, like, but he still made these just like super dark, like just these just like dark ass lyrics, and I just gotta commend him for that.
For the longest time, it's always been Agneta for me personally. But the more I read these lyrics, and the more I'm like, oh my God, I just love Bjorn, man. He's the best. So
yeah, Bjorn's great.
But they're all great, though. They're all great.
They're all great in their own way.
Yeah. All right. The last song on the record is So Long. Okay, here we go. So that was a clip from So Long. What do you think about this one, Mark?
This is like another, I feel like kind of they were doing like a throwback to like older music. This sounds
Mm-hmm.
like a 50s rock and roll song, like a US 50s song, like an American one.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
Mm-hmm.
in the vein of like, Johnny Be Good or something like that.
Right.
So I think that's kind of what they're going for here. And it's kind of bold to them for them to end the record on an instrumental, B, a very tender ballad, I would say, with her vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not lyrically. And
Right.
then like just a straight up like rock song, like a
Right.
rocker.
Right.
That's pretty cool. There's a lot of this album's like Waterloo. There's a lot of different genres and, kind of different sounds on this album, which is pretty cool. Like you got rock, you got like almost like a classical progressive instrumental. You have a typical ABBA ballad, you have a non-typical ballad, you have, straight up power pop songs, you got a reggae song, which I think I probably already said already.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this song's cool. It's like a straight up, it's like another attempt at like a rock song. This is like the Bjorn rock song, but better, I think.
Yeah, this is better than Rock Me, in my
Well
opinion. Yeah.
done. Yeah, more well done and better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got all the ABBA trademarks. It's super catchy. It has great vocal melodies. Instrumentation is good. You hear a lot more of Bjorn's guitar in the song, which is like usually kind of lower in the mix. I think it's a very solid end of the album though, and it's a fun rock song, and I like it. I definitely like it better than Rock Me, but I mean, whatever. Who cares? But overall, I think this is a pretty damn solid ABBA album.
Definitely, man. This song's really good, man. This is a fun song. This is like comes on. It's just kind of like a banger right away. You get you moving. Has the attitude, has like it's a Frida kind of attitude, like the way she's singing it. And it's kind of defiant song. Like you can't buy me with your money. It reminds me of like the Man in the Middle song lyrically, but it's like the opposite. Like doesn't matter how much money you have, like you can't buy me. So it's like a defiant female kind of defiant song against guys who think they can buy women with money, right? Which she says, Tracy, Daisy, they may be crazy, but I'll never be your girl. It's pretty clever, like the way those word names rhyme. Tracy, Daisy, they may be crazy. That's good. Yeah, this is a good song, man. This was a single. It wasn't a big hit from what I understand, but it was a single. Probably a lot of these ABBA songs, from what I was researching, kind of were like hits in different countries. Like maybe in Sweden it was a hit, or in Australia, but like not in the US or not in the UK. And then obviously there's other songs like Mamma Mia and SOS that were hits everywhere. But yeah, so for me this is a good one, man. This is a fun song. I dig this song a lot. Rock and roll, R&B, soul, kind of a little bit of attitude in there. It's got it all. So it's a good one. Overall though, I did like the album a lot. This album has the highest of highs on it, I would say, as far as singles go. If anything we've listened to, the only thing comparable would be the song Waterloo. I mean, the Waterloo is another highest of a high, I would say. It's a bang. I mean, it's an incredible pop song.
Mm-hmm.
But I would even say Mamma Mia and SOS are probably even a step above that, in my opinion. And I have a lot of high regard for Waterloo. So, yeah, that shows you. And then there's other songs in this album, which definitely to me are weaker compared to later ABBA albums, which to me, front to back, like every song is really good on those later ABBA albums,
Yeah.
especially the last four. We haven't listened to Arrival yet, so I don't know about that album. But for this one, though, the highs on this album are some of the highs. They're probably the best songs we've heard so far as the first three albums. I'm not comparing it to the later albums. I'm only talking about Ring Ring, Waterloo, and this one. Definitely, I can see their progression in their songwriting is getting better and better. And I'm curious as when we get to Arrival, if we're still getting reggae songs and like prog songs. Or if it's much more fine-tuned to the ABBA sound, I don't know. We're going to find out. Can't wait for that one. That'll be an interesting one. Look out for that next month, most likely, some point in January. So, yeah. Overall, though, Really liked it. If you like this episode, please give us a like. That would go a long way. Share it with your friends, maybe on social media, maybe somewhere else. That would be helpful. Not a lot of channels get a lot of views when they do hour and a half long episodes. So any sharing helps. You know what I mean? We also have a free community Discord. That is our music club. The ABBA channel is the most popular. You can come and talk about ABBA with us and with a bunch of other ABBA fans. Like I'm talking about hardcore fans. Like I'm talking about the president of like the South America ABBA fan club for a long time. I think is there or Mexico. I can't remember exactly what he mentioned. It might have been Mexico. I think. The point is, a lot of people that have met ABBA are in there. There's a lot of hardcore ABBA fans in there. So come and join that. Hang out with us. It's all free. We do have a Patreon. There's a free tier for that. We release some early content on there, and there's some paid stuff on there if you want to check that out. Link for that in the pinned comment. And we do have a new way of getting in contact with us. If you have a request for us that you want us to do, like a song you want us to react to, or even an album you want us to review, there's a new platform we have called Ko-fi where it's like one-offs. You don't need a subscription or anything. You could just say, hey, here's a few bucks. Can you react to my song or whatever? And we will oblige typically within a couple weeks. So that is that's available. A link for that would be in the pinned comment. All right. Well, Mark, until next time.
Bye, y'all.
See you later.